Why do halos appear around masked objects in Photoshop? Imagine working on a beautiful composite image in Adobe Photoshop and suddenly noticing a strange glow or outline around your masked object. It can be frustrating, right? Today, we're going to uncover why these halos happen and how you can fix or prevent them. When you create a mask in Photoshop, you are hiding parts of an image while revealing others. Sometimes, an unwanted bright or dark outline shows up along the edges of your masked object. This is called a halo, and it often appears because of how Photoshop blends the masked area with the background. One common cause is feathering or edge softening. When you soften the edges of a mask to make the transition smoother, Photoshop blends the pixels along the edge. If the original edge has a high contrast, like a dark object against a bright sky, feathering can create a visible fringe. This fringe appears as a bright or dark outline, which we see as a halo. Another reason is that the selection used to create the mask might not be precise enough. If your selection includes some background pixels or is rough around the edges, it can cause a glow or halo effect. These partial selections retain some of the original background color or brightness, making the halo more noticeable. Reflected light or color spill from the environment can also cause halos. For example, if you are masking a person with hair or foliage, reflected colors from the background can bleed into the edges. Oversharpening or excessive editing can make halos more prominent too. When you sharpen an image or apply certain adjustments, the contrast at the edges increases, which can exaggerate any existing halos. Using blending modes or adjustment layers improperly can also contribute to halos if the mask edges are not handled carefully. To avoid halos, start with a refined selection. Use tools like Select and Mask to improve edge accuracy and remove unwanted background pixels. Be cautious with feathering. A small radius often works better than a large one, especially for high-resolution images. You can also use luminosity masks, which select based on brightness levels rather than color, helping create more natural blends. When working with adjustment layers, try using curves to reduce brightness or color in halo areas without affecting the main object. Slightly contracting the mask edge and adding a touch of feathering can help smooth out any harsh outlines. Duplicating the masked layer and applying a blend mode like Multiply to the bottom layer can also help recover detail and lessen halos. Avoid manually brushing around the edges without a clear selection, as this can create uneven halos. Understanding how mask edges and blending work in Photoshop is key to creating clean, professional-looking composite images. By controlling the way edges are selected and blended, you can minimize or eliminate halos, making your images look seamless and polished. This knowledge is essential for mastering Adobe Photoshop fundamentals and creating composite images that truly stand out.